I'm so tired of pretending. I'm so tired of pretending I'm not a spazzer. I'm so tired of pretending I don't be believing in some schizo stuff. I'm so tired of pretending that I fit in with society. Because I do believe in some things that you would say are esoteric. I believe in some things that most people don't believe in. Number one, I'm a Christian, but I also believe in, the sort of vibes and frequencies and energies. I do believe that everyone carries a sort of energy and vibe that can be transferred to others. So I believe that if you're around sad people, you can get sad because those vibes are transmitted, or you're out here matching the vibes of people. I believe in so many other things that people won't see as conventional, but I'm scared. I'm scared of being seen as weird. I'm scared of being seen as awkward. And I'm kind of tired of that because I know who I am, but I don't know why I betray myself every day. Yo, I had friends in university. Still am in university, but I don't really talk to them anymore. And we used to be around the table and they used to talk about like lip gloss and labubus and like Megan the Stallion albums. And I'm like, I can't joke about these people with about brain rot, and I also can't joke about them about a niche physics topic like or concept like the Higgs boson. And I'm like, what can I joke about these people with? Because I can only joke about surface level stuff. And I'm not a surface level person. It physically hurts to engage in such conversation. I am a yapatron. That's why I have a YouTube channel, because I talk a lot. But it is so painful to talk to someone who thinks at the surface of their brain. They literally exist on the surface of their brain. And it's painful, okay, to engage in people who have such conversation. Because it's almost like everyone exists there. And now I have to pretend to exist in the same space. Because if I don't, I'm labeled as crazy and weird and you're esoteric and all this funny stuff. But then again, I also ask myself, why do I care about what a person thinks? Because I used to care when I was younger. I didn't care for maybe like a year or two. And now I see that I'm starting to care again. And I ask myself, why do I care about what a person who has lived a microsecond in the timeline of existence since the world was created, since till the time that the world will end, why do I care? Well, it's because I am my flesh and my spirit, and my flesh still has a hold on me. That's why I care. I'm man enough to admit it, but that's why I care. I'd like to come up here and say that no, I've self improved to such a point where I'm sure of myself and I don't care what people say, but I'll be lying because I'm still caught within the grasps of society, and it kills me every day. It's killing and it's hacking at my authenticity. It's hacking at my personality, and I'm tired of being or acting nonchalant when I can literally be jumping of joy just because of some stupid thing or some funky thing, some weird thing, whatever the heck. Like, I, if you asked me like a year ago, if you saw me a year ago, you would think that I'm the most extroverted person if we're in a group. But halfway during our 1 hour, 2 hour conversation, I'd be thinking, I wish I was home, drinking a cup of coffee, probably binding a book or something. And that sounds so performative. And now, people who think on the surface of their heads, on the scalp, on the hairs on their head, on that level, will call you performative just because you claim not to be like everyone else. And it's kind of sad because when has the crowd ever been right? When has anything ever good happened by following the crowd? Have you seen the crowd? The crowd is ripping the hairs out of their head. The crowd is doing their makeup while describing what happened during a crime scene. The crowd is killing each other. The crowd was weird as heck. Why would I want to be following the crowd? If you don't follow the flow of the crowd, you're a weirdo. And the thing is, so I play hockey, right? So I'm not completely isolated. I just don't talk to a lot of people, but I do find myself in social spaces. But there's this one girl. So we were doing we had like a barbecue for our team, and people were playing like a card game and drinking and vaping, and I was busy doing a puzzle, a thousand piece puzzle, and I was with one other person doing the puzzle, and she would like have her beer can playing the game with other people, and she'd always keep on looking over, and she'd like you could see her take a puzzle piece and try to see if it fits somewhere, but you saw that what she was really interested was on the puzzle. And these are the fake art chillers. Fake art chiller, I see your ambitious nature. These are the fake art chillers. And now the fake art chillers are forced to literally lobotomize themselves because it's lonely to be in a space where only you understands yourself, only you and Christ. Yes, find company in Christ, but dang, even he preaches about community. And it's so dang hard to find a community in a world like ours. But slowly and more every day, I'm learning to find solace in solitude. Because I'm not really alone, obviously, but I've always had this understanding since I was younger that the road that I will take in life is one that not many people will join me on. And I knew from a young age that I would have to be lonely at times, and that most times it would be me on my walk by myself. Sometimes I'd be ridiculed. And I understood that. But it doesn't, just because I understand that, doesn't mean it wouldn't be nice to also kind of not be misunderstood. You know? I'm the type of person where if you don't get to know me, I'll seem like a dumb person, and I'll seem like a stupid person. But a lot of times I'm misunderstood because it's almost like I'd have to lobotomize myself in order to truly have a great conversation with someone else who was born lobotomized. Do you understand what I mean? So yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to say. I'm kind of scared, but I'm trying not to be anymore, because there was this beautiful period of my time in my life where I wasn't, and I just flowed and I just lived, and it was so beautiful. But I'm getting back to that because I wanna be true to myself, because I owe myself that. Yeah, that's kind of all I wanted to say.